Hello and welcome to your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 15th of November. This is for the Sun or the Ascendant. As ever, I'm going to give you a broad overview of what to expect before diving deep in forensic detail and giving you the forecast for each of the 12 signs. So please stay with me. Now this week of course sees a lunar eclipse in the sign of Taurus, which is particularly significant because we got two eclipses in Taurus in 2022. And in a way, November is like a mini-me of next year because we've got such a polarity between the energy of Scorpio and the energy of Taurus, which is where Uranus is. Uranus is the planet of surprises. Now Uranus this week is in a strident opposition to the planet of desire, Mars, which is in one of its two home zones of Scorpio, along with the Sun and also deep dive in Mercury, helping us to think beneath the surface. And I think all this electric energy that's going to be produced this week is kind of encouraging us to embrace change. Now sometimes we like to have a degree, or many of us like to have a degree of stability and continuity, but something could change now that's been in place for a very long time, and that can feel quite challenging and disruptive. But Venus, the planet of love, but also of loot, is actually forging a marvellous angle to both Uranus and Mars all through this week. So whether it's around a relationship or around a financial opportunity, something can happen quickly that can be good news. So the disruption doesn't necessarily have to be more challenging. But if we are clinging on to something that's not really working and we need to think again, it's a time to be much more open-minded and innovative in our approach. If you're new to my channel, I would be honoured if you would subscribe. Please click or tap on the bell notification symbol. Also, if you'd like to get your free written daily horoscope fired to your device each morning, I've written these for over 25 years. Please see the link beneath this video where you can sign up to get this. And with year 2022 racing up, if you've yet to get your personal forecast based on your time, date and place of birth, you can do so now. Get the rest of this year free, a character analysis and 30% off. Please see the link beneath this video. This will give you searing insights based on your personal astrology that goes way beyond your zodiac sign. Hello Libra and welcome to your weekly forecast for week commencing the 15th of November. The Sun continues in the sign of Scorpio, along with the ruler of Scorpio, traditionally of Mars, and also Mercury, the planet of talk and thought. The second house, for you, is very much about your self-worth, but it can also be about everyday finance. Now, Mars in this location can give us the desire to splash out, be a bit more impulsive, particularly as it's in an opposition with the planet of electricity and restlessness, Uranus. But pivoting between Uranus and Mars is your ruler in your sector of home and emotion. So whatever you decide this week or whatever develops over the coming months on the back of this lunar eclipse, a series which is going to last, begins on this eclipse in Taurus and lasts through to 23, it's very much about where you're most invested. So you're wanting real depth in those relationships. So if you live in a home, you really need to possess that home. It can't just be a physical shell. If you're in a relationship, it really needs to have meaning. If you're spending money, there needs to be some kind of return on the investment. So even though obviously we can all enjoy splashing out on some fashion or some music or great food or a nice meal out, these themes of where you're most invested are going to become much more important for you over the coming months. So how you value yourself and your relationship to money and deep connections is really the theme for this week. And, you know, Venus in a beautiful angle to Mars, your ruler Venus in its relationship with the planet that it shares its relationship status with, Mars, the drive and the impulse. Venus more the feeling and the more feminine sensitivity. Well, this is very, very good, but it suggests that if you're not getting those kind of nurturing feelings in a close involvement, you could yearn for it. And when Uranus is in the mix, it can see sudden breakages as well as sudden attractions. So there's quite a polarized energy developing in your situation, but your ruler Venus holds the key. So if it feels good, it feels safe, it feels nurturing, whatever the strands of your situation are, you're likely to stick. If it doesn't, you may start to think about twisting.